Could Bruce Lee have died from drinking too much water? Apparently yes. Drinking more water is a good thing. However, too much of a good thing can be deadly. Bruce Lee died in Hong Kong in 1973. On May 10, 1973, Lee collapsed while working on Enter the Dragon. He had seizures and headaches. He was immediately rushed to a hospital. The doctors diagnosed cerebral edema or brain swelling. They were able to reduce the swelling and he recovered. 2 months later, on July 20th, Lee complained of a headache. He took a painkiller, which contained aspirin and a tranquilizer. He then went to lie down for a nap. Lee's producer was unable to wake up the actor. He was taken to a hospital, but was declared dead on arrival. Bruce Lee was just 32. The autopsy revealed Lee's brain had swollen considerably. It was an allergic reaction to the tranquilizer he'd taken earlier. It was officially ruled death by misadventure. Since then, other theories have been offered by medical experts. Some argue that overexertion and heat stroke were likely causes. Lee had his underarm sweat glands removed in 1972. He believed that underarm sweat looked bad on film. This may have caused Lee to overheat while practicing. Lee's untimely death also fed many wild rumors and theories. One involved a plot by a Chinese organized crime syndicate. Another said there was a curse on Lee and his family. However, a new study offers another surprising reason. It claims Lee drank more water than his body could handle. Normally, doctors urge patients to drink more water, but this is related to sodium consumption. Most Americans consume at least 1.5 teaspoons of salt per day. That's about 3,400 milligrams of sodium. It's far more than our bodies need. It can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. The aim is to achieve water homeostasis in the body. This means regulating water intake and water loss by the kidneys. If the kidneys don't function properly, water remains in the body. It enters the brain cells and causes them to swell. Apparently, the real cause of Lee's death was hyponatremia. It occurs when blood sodium levels drop. There are several risk factors for hyponatremia. They include excessive water intake and alcohol consumption. Drug use also impairs the ability of the kidneys to excrete excess fluids. All of these applied to Lee. Lee's wife and physicians said the actor had given up solid foods. At the time, he subsisted solely on carrot and apple juice. The actor also used diuretics to rid his body of sodium. This made his muscles appear more ripped. In the final months of his life, Lee drank 10 to 20 bottles of sake a day. Cannabis was found in his stomach during the autopsy. What's more, Lee had previously injured his kidneys doing martial arts. All of this caused excess fluid accumulation in his body. Lee famously said, "Be water, my friend." Sadly, it appears that it was water that ultimately killed him.